Hey guys, my name is Chris Bartis. I'm a senior and accounting major at Roger Williams University, and I'm going to talk a little bit about why I think the majority of the South will go to war with the North, considering under the assumption that the major cause of the war was slavery, which I actually don't believe. I mean, from the Northern perspective, maybe that's why we went to war, but from the Southern perspective, I don't think that is the case at all. Um, I think there's a couple reasons. You know, when you think about socio-economical forces, money speaks, and money in the South was focused in plantation owners who owned lots of slaves, and there was a vested interest there in keeping slavery around because it was cheap labor and it was good for business. But there's also other considerations. I think what it really comes down to, for the common person, for someone living in uh, non-urbanized rural South, is that out there you're a lot more independent. Things are more spread out. You're more self-reliant, and you believe that you have more authority. You should have more authority over your land. More authority to make your own decisions about your property and such things. And I think they saw what the federal government was doing is overreaching and like basically coming into their home at gunpoint, saying, "Hey, get rid of your slaves. Get rid of your way of life. Get rid of everything you've ever done before, and change your methods." And I don't think they reacted well to it, and I think that's really the cause of the war is this difference in ideological view on how government should work. In the North, you have a highly urbanized environment where people are very close. There's tight knit, very industrialized manufacturing, highly educated, believe in larger government. And then in the South, they're also highly educated, but they're more spread out. But they're more independent. They have more influence over they're used to a different way of lifestyle. And what the federal government was beginning to do, I think they saw as overreaching and overbearing. And what it comes down to is that they were fighting for their way of life. They were fighting to live how they wanted to live, not how people in the North wanted them to live, but how they wanted to live. Because I think what they saw the North as was, you have this rapidly growing urban population. Population in the North is skyrocketing, and they have more people, more ideas, etc. And I feel like the South probably felt that they were putting themselves on the South, and that the South didn't want that, and they wanted to go on a different tangent and live their lives their own way. And I think that's really what it comes down to, is a difference in ideological view. So tell me what you think of that, and I hope you have a good vacation. I'm looking forward to the pictures that you're going to share with us, and I'll see you next week.